guys, Casillas Auto Paint. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be showing you how to make pretty much your own stencils out of tape, so you can make your accent colors like this right now that says Pontiac. I'm going to be doing this the same green color as the back balance down here and the wheels. So basically what we did is you put tape on here. Make sure your tape is sitting down pretty well. If it has a few little creases in there, it's fine, because they're going to get cut out anyways. So make sure you got a brand new X-Acto knife and new blade. You don't want to be doing this with a dull blade because it's just going to rip through the paper instead of cutting it. So what we're going to do is basically put the tape on here, push your finger down on here pretty hard, and it'll make the outline. As you guys can see, you can see every letter really nice and clearly. So what we're going to be doing now is with the X-Acto knife is be going cutting inside of those lines. Don't cut on the outside, guys. Cut on the inside. Okay, so we'll be showing you guys that, and we'll be walking through you, so you guys can actually see how I'm doing it. Guys, check this out. See if the Pontiac is already finished. The only tip I could give you guys is just take your time with this stuff. You don't want to be making cuts where they're not supposed to be, and stay within the lines. And as you peel it off, get your X-Acto knife and peel off one of the little edges and peel it off slowly. And if you need a little extra cut, then go ahead and cut it. And basically that's it. It's not really that hard. It's not too. It's just a tedious work. But as you can see, we're going to go ahead and spray that green right now. So this is actually finished already. So X-Acto knife, not razor blades, guys. The razor blades are square, and you can't use those. You need something pointy, like an X-Acto knife. So I'll be showing you guys more. I got to do a couple more, and I got to do a couple stencils of formula too. So I'll be showing you guys how I do that. All right, stay tuned. This tape that I'm just setting down right here, guys, is just actually a guideline. So I could put it in the same exact spot. What I'm actually doing is lining it up with this scoop right here. Is this little curve that's going to be straight right here. If it lines up with this, I know it's going to be straight automatically. This line is not curved or nothing, so that's what I'm doing. You can find a body line like I did and make sure that it's straight, and that's awesome. That's going to help you guys a lot, tremendously. So there we go. We got two on the sides, one on the bottom. I'm good to go. You don't have to lay a whole piece of tape, be wasting tape, guys. Just for a guideline. Make sure, guys, for the A's or the O's that you got here, set your thumb down so you don't rip off any of the little letters in the inside. So here we go. Here's our stencil. So you go from one side to the other, guys. Don't be pushing down the middle and try to go to the left and to the right. Always go like if you're reading from left to right. Formula. Bam. Now we take this tape off. We don't need this. So here we go. And matter of fact, this little film cover that's on top of it, we're not going to take that off until we actually got the whole car masked. We don't want it to be getting dirty and the little letters in here. So we want inside of here to be as clean as possible. So knock one out. We got one more to go on the other side. Let's go get this done, guys. Come on, so we can make this car look super bad. Alright guys, so we basically did the same thing on this side, passenger side. Just the same exact way, put my guidelines on here. Just went ahead and push it down some. You don't need a squeegee, guys, and like for this type of stuff. Just as long as the stencil is actually, you know, it's stuck on there and it's pretty nice, you know, it's not going to be moving around. And then also I'm going to be showing you guys once I'm actually painting these stencils. You know, you don't pack a whole bunch of paint on here, guys. You just make sure the pigmentation of the color is on there, and that's usually about with 2 coats. It'll be just fine. Went ahead and did my own stencil, guys, for this actual Firebird. As you can see, I'm just about done with it. Got about 2 more little cuts, and then I'm gonna go through it and make sure little stuff, the tape didn't break, or so the paint don't bleed through. You want nice solid lines on there. All right, got one more side. It looks sharp. Make sure you take your time and you get these cuts right, because if not, you have to start all over, or you have to patch up the general area and then start over. So, and actually, to lift it up, what I do is I use the X-Acto knife and get a little spot, peel it upwards, and then go ahead and just peel it slowly, because if it starts to tear, you have to make sure you cut it again, so you don't want no tears in here. You want nice, straight, solid lines. Like this right here, that happened to me. This is a perfect example. And then you go ahead and cut it, then you're set. See? Looks beautiful. As you can see, I actually laid out the stripes for this formula. So when you guys are doing something like this, stripes, basically make sure you guys have enough tape because you don't want anything bleeding through. So, and then one other thing too, that's a really good tip. Once you have everything masked off, double check your work, get a light and double check your work and everything, and make sure the bag that you put on the car doesn't have no rips or tears or little holes in it. Because again, if you are spraying a different color, which usually you are going to be doing most of the time for the stripes, you don't want nothing bleeding through. You get some overspray on there and it's going to be a nightmare, guys. So make sure you guys do this once and do it right. Basically, as you can see, you know, all the lines are fine edge taped. So I actually got stencils right here too, you know, that I made myself, as you guys seen me doing earlier. This is the Pontiac cutout. So we got the formula stencils right here. It's gonna come out great. We got everything masked off, so the roof has the stripes too, and the trunk. And I'll be showing you guys a little bit later the wing. The wing is already masked off with the stripes also too. So as you can see, everything is measured. So there's no differences in any of the stripes. All the way down is exactly the same. You can see through the plastic how I did the lines. Actually, everything is measured. So once again, just double check your work, guys, and make sure that you know you have enough tape. Number one, and number two, make sure you double check your bag and don't have no holes or rips or tears in it, guys. So we're going to be shooting the same green that's on the wheels. So stay tuned and I'll show you guys what I'll be doing. Casillas auto paint. As you can see, check this out. I actually already sprayed the green. I got this green stripes done. I already unmasked the formula. You guys can check it out. Came out perfect. Awesome looking. I did the stripes, everything's all painted already. Everything that needed to be green. The only thing that's missing is I actually got to paint the stripes on his wing. And I haven't done it yet because I'm actually gonna mask the rest of the wing first. And I'm gonna check it over and then I'm gonna spray the green on there. But the car is all done. It's all uniformed. I put 3 coats of the green on there so it matches his rims. Because on his rims, I put 3 coats. So make sure, guys, when you guys are spraying stuff, make sure you guys are counting your guys' coats and just not trying to paint and pack paint on. Because even though, say I spray like 2 more coats on another side, you're gonna notice the difference a little bit. It might be a little bit darker, and the ones where you spray less coats of paint, it's gonna be a little bit lighter. So you spray the same amount of coats, guys, nice and uniformed. Well, the formula, I don't know if you guys seen it already. Check that out. The stripes are done. I'm gonna take about another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna start unmasking everything. The Pontiac sign on the back that I made my own stencil. You guys seen me earlier. I was cutting this stuff out with the X-Acto knife. You know, it's very tedious work. It makes you, it takes a little while, but overall, you know, if you take your time with these cars, it's gonna come out looking real nice. So it's basically all done on this side too. You guys can see the formula over here. I already unmasked it. Looks perfect. The good thing about this is that when you spray clear over it, you're not going to be able to feel it. When you run your hand through the stripes and you run your hand through the formula or whatever, it's going to be nice and smooth. So you're not going to have no indentations, no nothing. So it's actually, this is straight up custom work. There's not very many places, not very many guys that are willing to do stripes like this. You know, a lot of places will paint your stripes right on top of your paint, but you'll be able to feel the edges. So that's what I'm trying not to do on this car. You know, you're not going to feel the edges. So stay tuned, and I'm going to show you more pictures and more videos on the wing. And then also too, as I'm clearing it, this car is going to look real nice. We are done with this Firebird formula. As you can see, go ahead and look around. We got the wheels painted, all the accents are green. Pontiac sign on the headlight. We got the bird actually right down here. It's already painted in green. This thing looks sharp. Just stripes on the roof, wing, and the trunk. And we did this accent on the bottom valance. Remember I was telling you guys? So this thing is uniform, really nice. It looks, the metallic on it came out perfect. The inside of the trunk is jammed actually. So there is no difference in the colors or anything. Basically, what you guys seen me do, step by step, is how I got this thing done. It's it was a lot of work. It's pretty tedious, but overall, it came out really nice. All the X-Acto work, knife fit that I did, came out really good. It has 3 coats of clear on here. It's been color sanded buffed. All of it's, you know, the formula was stenciled in, so I showed you guys how to use stencils. I showed you guys how to actually make your own stencils too, out of tape.